What I drew.
Right now.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Wait, here, let me look at this thing. What do we got up here? At a glance, share screen. I don't know what I'm doing here.
We got my dashboard there. And you, in the middle of the screen there, you can like see what I'm doing there. And you're right below me on the camera. I got my camera up there. But we're live on Periscope and YouTube and Facebook all three.
Wow, awesome, man. So we're on YouTube right now.
Yeah, we're over at YouTube. We're over at Periscope, and we're on Facebook also.
Awesome.
On the Dream Team group.
Yeah, hey, what's with all this common gaslighting today? They're all out there trying to deny reality. Oh, those poor child molesters got shot. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, they're funny, man.
Yeah. So the 17-year-old was just protecting himself against pedophiles.
Yeah, hey, you know what? They weren't even supposed to be having contact with minors, right? So yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, man, it's a heck of a thing. I'm missing some of the convention, but that's okay. I think I've never seen anything like this. I was just talking to Madre, the mama, who drove through Chicago in '68, and she said that the stuff wasn't as bad as it was today. You know, today, you know, back then, you know, even though the Democrat mayors, they weren't like, oh yeah, go burn the town down and go set up an anarchist commune in the middle of town. We don't care. Have fun, kids. Burn stuff down. I mean, even the Democrats back then, you know, knew how to like swing the baton and drop the tear gas. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely crazy. But I was just coming on to try to teach y'all about a little bit about WordPress, actually.
Cool. Let me get it set up. Let me get donut stand ready to go. I love it too. It was easy to use. I've only used it once or twice, but you know, there's been so much shit going on that when I have time, I've been owning the libs on Twitter. But you know, I have other shit to say. I just haven't had the time to like sit and like write a real piece because I've been so into going after the bad guys. You know what I mean?
Right, and there's some people that are starting to get a little bit different about like going after the libs anymore. Like there's some people that are like shying away from it, and I'm like, no, now is the time. We need to get in there now.
Right. You got it, man. The time. Oops, I just closed the window. The time is now because this is going into the election. This is the time where you can change minds. And look, even if you can't change a libtard's mind, you can demotivate them. You can say, oh my God, you know, I don't have any. The everything's against me. There's no point in me going to the poll and voting for Trump. And that helps too. One less vote is as good as getting someone to vote for Trump as getting somebody who's going to vote for the commies not to vote. It's equal. It's equally good.
Right. Yeah, and there's a lot of people just not voting at all. I did notice there was a large number of those that don't really like Trump, but don't really like Biden either, so they're just not going to vote. Or either that or they're going to vote for D's nuts again.
Right. So anything we could do to demotivate, demoralize is almost as good as, I mean, the best outcome is you convince somebody because then you went from one for the bad guys to one for the good guys, so it's actually up two. Right. But if you can't do that, at least let's get them down one. Let's take a point away if we can't earn a point ourselves.
Right, and then the point to the WordPresses. I made a whole bunch of WordPresses, and I just upgraded this StreamYard thing. I'm paying $25 a month for it as we speak now because I'm able to stream to 3 places at one time and have more. I can have up to 10 guests.
Wow.
share videos right on my right on this service here, and the comments come up on the right hand side. You can go to each little service and it'll pop up what's going on in each little different place, and then I can actually like bring like say I make a comment here. Let's say welcome to the stream, and then I type chat, and then I click it, or somebody else types something in the chat, I can bring it up as a bubble like that.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah, we really need to get a show going, man. We got to get like a show going on YouTube because that would be a blast, man. Let me try playing over here. Some destination necessary streamer. What do I hit? I got comments. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna test these. 1, 2, 3. And there's the comments are up. So yeah, that's great and awesome. And this is streaming on YouTube too. I'll have to check it out when we're done.
You'll definitely go to YouTube.
Yeah, we got to get that set up for Super Chat. Maybe we can have some live Super Chats coming on.
Right. That would be great.
Yeah, and even small ones like H.A. Goodman, people kick them $1 or $2 every 10, 20 minutes. That'll pay for the WordPress at least. You do one good show, you get a couple of hundred listeners. That'll pay for the show and pay for the information.
And all like how many WordPresses did I buy?
I don't know, man. I looking at. We got Claudian Empire. We got Donut Stand. There's a few on the tip of my head I can't get to. I have to go take a look. But
so we got Guns. We got Hobbits Middle Earth.
Yep.
Yeah. We got Congo Bongos. We got all kinds of stuff, and I did that to make like a decentralized statement. Like I wanted all of us to be together, but not all of us have the same ideas. So I wanted us to all have our own like thing, where we had the ability to write what we wanted about, because this election, in all honesty, is about us. It's not about the politicians that are running. It's about us.
Yeah.
And single issue voters, I'm sorry that I have to put it this way, but single issue voters can be very like, it's bullshit, really, because let's just face it, if you're only voting on one thing, then this person that you're voting for, everything else that he's running on could be bullshit. Like,
right.
And you're just voting for him just for that one thing, but he could be turning around and screwing you on all other 39 things that he wants to get done.
Exactly. You vote for somebody because, I don't know, he vows that he's going to get rid of abortion, which is a horrible thing. But while he's doing that, he's doing other things. He's opening up the country to China. He's opening it up to immigrants that are, without vetting, so we're getting communists and crazy people. He's, defunding the military, and he's, spending money on crappy things and raising taxes. So when you look at the whole big picture, the one good thing is outweighed by, like what you said, the 39 bad things.
Yeah. 40 things that you're voting on. You're only worried about one little issue, and this guy is like really a screw bag, like just bullshit. Just like, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you're right, man. We got to be watching out for the single voters, the single issues. You got to look at the whole picture. And I'm excited, Nick. I'm enjoying it. I got to take a look at the back end here and some of this stuff. And unfortunately, my kids keep me chained downstairs till about 10 p.m. So I miss all the prime time. I'm on all day when everyone's snoozing or working or doing their stuff because my work is real slow these days. There's not too many events going on. In case you haven't noticed, so I ain't got too much shit to do. But unfortunately, when everyone gets cracking, when they get home or whatever, unfortunately, because I got young kids, that's when I get busy. So hopefully,
you said 10 o'clock.
say what?
You said you're good at 10.
Yeah, I'm good at about 10, but I can't tell. It all depends. Did we take a nap? Did we not take a nap? Did we eat too many pieces of chocolate? Did we sneak too much popcorn? I mean, there's 1,000 reasons. Sometimes the kids stay up as late as 11 because they just can't sleep. Because he's only two.
I got the website seminar is tomorrow at 10 p.m. Actually,
I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try to make it. Yeah, right now I'm almost 8 because I'm on Central Time now. So in a couple of minutes I gotta go downstairs so my wife can take her medicine because she's on duty until I get on duty, and it's about time for her to take her cup of medicine, if you get my drift.
yeah, I hear you.
So,
but
yeah,
as far as that goes, I'm just gonna give like a quick rundown on how this stuff works, like the posts. But how I did this schedule sheet. I'll show you in a minute. Let's see. Okay, so how I basically made this is I added a block, then I went down here to where is it at? I went down to the widgets and I went to calendar, or not calendar. I think it was under events. Okay, it's under design. It's called events, and then you could make these, and then just press the plus button at the bottom and add another one.
Awesome, nice full schedule.
Right. And then the share buttons, which you're probably going to want to add at the end of like all of your little blogs and stuff. This share button thing is I added it extra to everybody's blog, and it is I'll just type in share. It's under widgets, and it's just the share feature, and then you can add in whatever social media platform you want your stuff to show up on. And then there's like an up and down arrow where you can like move this stuff up and down to fit wherever you want it to go to. Then there's an underline. If you need to underline it, or if you need to change the size of the text, or you can scale the text to whatever size you want it, and you can bold it like that, make it look a little nicer.
Nice.
Then you can actually change the font to whatever kind of font you want. Like there's Oswald, Carla, Roboto.
Domo arigato.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto. And you can underline an image, and basically, it's I can pretty much save that and save that, update that, or whatever. And then another thing that I learned is categories is pretty neat. You can make yourself a little category, and then whenever you make your posts, if because I didn't categorize any of this stuff, but yet, but if I go here under under the edit, and I go down to categories, I can check mark like my stories to where I want them to go to. And under my front page, I added an element to my front page for categories. And you click that, and it shows a little like summation of each little story that's in my fantasy stories, or if I go to political related, it would show up in here, or tutorials, which is where this is going to show up. I can categorize everything so that nothing gets lost or whatnot. So everybody can, if they have a different feel for stuff, if they don't want to see certain things, they don't have to go to my fantasy stories if they don't want to. They can just go straight here and just look up.
Awesome. So awesome. So when I put up like my hairy chest, and people could say, no, we don't want any blog posts about Lashkar's hairy chest. I don't want to see that. But the original stuff, yeah, he's great. But the hairy chest, no, right out. Get rid of that. And that way going to be, oh my God, I know I'm going to buy it. I don't see Lashkar's hairy chest. Oh. Just block it.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're probably right. Nobody wants to see that for your wife.
Is that Ron Jeremy over there? The top
half. Daddy mode getting you down. Get yourself a rug.
Yeah. I could probably make a sweater out of it. Gotta pick up crochet.
Dye it and braid it, and
So Nick, you're going to be on tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Mind if I join you then? Because I want to get off just in a few minutes so I can go get my cup of coffee before I put up with these rugrats.
I'm going to do WordPress today. Tomorrow I'm doing HTML. It's going to get into the nitty-gritty tomorrow.
Cool. Well, I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to create some categories later on tonight when I get around to it, and I'll play with it. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, there's going to be more. As of right now, that's all that. I just see your comment in there. Chat, that's not the comments. Okay, man. I'll chat at you later. I'll keep the show going. I don't know how many people are watching or whatever, but I know that there's got to be somebody.
Yeah, I'll probably get ragged on on the dream team.
Oh, I bet. Everybody's watching the national convention, so
it's so quiet. Yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
It's gonna be me by myself tonight.
Yeah, I won't get a chance to watch it. So by the time I'm done, it's over. So, but it doesn't matter. Everyone gives you the good shit. Gives you the good clips on here anyway. So.
All year we've heard the same crap. So it's just like, why is everybody like so enthused about this national convention? You're just hearing the same crap all over again that you heard for the last 6 months.
Right.
That's the truth.
Although the other one looked like a freaking infomercial. I mean, it was like they got $1 million. They spent all of it on like 20-year, people from sitcoms from 20 years ago. Buy the new Vita-Biden. The Vita-Biden renews my skin. I just love the smell of Vita-Biden. It caresses my hair.
It'll help your sniffer. You can snip people's heads all day.
I was just waiting when I saw a few minutes of that, and I was like waiting for the guy to come out and say, just by placing these small classified ads, I make an executive income. Yeah. Anyway, Nick, let me flub out for a few minutes and then go take care of the kids, and I will see you tomorrow for the HTML. That should be the good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
Awesome. That's all the good shit. All right, man. I'll check you out soon, bro.
All right. Later, man.
Peace out.
All right, guys. We got some. Okay, let's start a new post. I got 0 viewers. That's crazy. I'm gonna add new. Let's do preview for Q&A, and then we will go to hello. This is the Q&A. Welcome to the show. And with our newfound knowledge, we can hit this A key for typography, and we can change the font to whatever we want to, which would be Times New Roman, and then we can bump it up to hello and make it a little bit bigger. And we can change the size of the lines, and we can change the spacing, how far away the letters are from each other, and we can start our next line. And so we got a pretty good synopsis on what's going on there, and we can add a share button, which will show us how to make our content be seen on Twitter and Facebook. Whenever somebody views it, they can post it on their own Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What is this one? The business one. Tumblr, Google Plus, or Reddit. All at the same time, so you can hit the buttons and you can share it to each one of these after the preview is set and it's published. But we want to generally keep that at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to press the plus key, and I'm going to make, and let's see what we got here. Let's make a table, and we're going to do three columns, 3 rows. We're going to play tic-tac-toe right in here. Okay. So I'll play tic-tac-toe. Trump. Biden. Trump. Biden. Trump. Biden. Trump. Trump wins 2020 by playing tic-tac-toe. Remove. Okay, sorry. I was just looking up something here. Now let's go down to let's see, what do we got? I want to share an image, and I want to click upload, and I'm going to click one of these. This is a cartoon I made of my son whenever I was bored one time, just because he wanted a cool character, and I made him a little cartoon. This is Skull Knight. Or no, sorry, this is Blaze the Orc. And that's my description. So I got my orc character, and I can take this and I can blow it up, bring it down, blow it up, bring it down to whatever size I want to. So we want to make that about here. And this is just like kind of a simple page. So I don't know how much time or energy I actually want to put in there. And see, I got dude doing a little dance. I can resize it any size I want it. And this dude is really badass. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And I can go here, change the size. Awesome. It's got another generalized text, and then I can click the next beep, but you press the key or press the plus, and I can go down here and select video, which I can upload a video, or how about a form? The form is as if, say I want somebody to, then they would put their name, email, and message, and then click the contact us button, which that would normally be on a page, so we don't need that. So I'm just going to get rid of all that. I'm just going to get rid of all that, and then I'm going to push the plus key and find some more goodies for our show. And I can do a pricing table if I wanted to show how much something costs, or if I wanted to do services, or if I wanted to do a shape divider, which is if before the end of the thing, and then I can, like, resize that, or change the entire shape of it. We can do hills and slopes, and I think for this one we are going to do wavy, and I'm going to turn this green because I think it would be cool. So I'm going to have a green hill right there. And there we go. We got ourselves a divider. And then I'm going to press the plus key again. And let's see what else we got here. We got a map. I want people to go to Pittsburgh, PA. It shows a map of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I can show people where to go. If I have some sort of event that I wanted to show off, or to set up for, and I can move this up, and which is pretty neat. And I can get rid of that too, because I don't really need that. But just showing you the feature. And then I'm going to browse again. And I'm going to go to I'm going to go to RSS. Which you guys probably aren't familiar with, but that's okay. I'm going to show you what this does. If I go to Google and I go to Fox News RSS feed URL, and they have a website. They have Google on Google. They have all of their latest headlines and news, and we're going to go to politics because that's what pertains to us. We're going to go and copy that, take it back here, paste it in there, use URL, and boom, we got the latest Fox News articles right here, where you can view them right on your page. But this isn't what I want here either. This is just a post. We don't really need this on a post. So say that I'm just going to take that off for now, but that's how you would do that. You just go to the particular website, or you go on Google and just type in the news outlet that you like, and then just type in RSS feed, and then they'll give you a news feed dedicated to whatever subject matter you like, so that later on you can go back to that page. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to save this, publish it, and I'm going to make myself a brand new page instead of a post, because I can do it on a post, but it's easier to manage if I go to pages, and I am going to go to latest news feeds, and I'm going to go to RSS, and I'm going to paste that link in here, and boom, here we go. And then I'm going to go with I'm going to put like 2 more on here. Let's go. Let's go to Conservative Tribune, RSS. Top, we'll do hot air. No, we don't want hot air. Let's see. Follow RSS. Let's not do hot air. Let's go with Michelle Malkin /feed. And then I'm going to make another one. Then I'm going to go to RSS again, paste that right in there, user URL. Oh, valid URL is not provided, which means they don't got it right. So let's go to Real Clear Politics RSS feed. They have a index.html, which is perfectly fine. We're going to go and we're going to add another RSS feed. They got them screwed up a little bit, but that's okay. But that's all right. We got our Fox News post anyway, so regardless. Then like I was saying before, we can we'll publish that for now, and then we're going to make another page. Patriots meetup. Then I'm going to put up a map. And I'm going to put in it's Robinson, PA, IHOP. So, okay, let me get the address for that. Robinson Township, IHOP. (1002) Sutherland Drive, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we're going to click that. And I'm going to do map. And we're going to type in the address. And we're going to put an event here. And it's going to ask me for a day. We're going to go 25th of September. All right, that would be 09, 2020. Patriots meetup. We are meeting up for some breakfast and coffee in the morning and talking about the current events surrounding Trump's re-election. And by the way, I'm going to leave that there because I am actually going to post that. Then we're going to post the time. We're going to make it 11 a.m. 11, I'll put the dot in there, 11 a.m. Robinson Township IHOP. And right up above that, I should have put Eastern Standard Time. And we got ourselves a page for a Patriot meetup. And then I can go back to my main page. And you see how I got these different categories and different links? Well, as a matter of fact, I can take this and I can go to customize. And the reason why I wanted to categorize it that way was because I can go in there and I can change my menu. So I'm going to go to menus, then I'm going to go to primary menu, then I'm going to add items, and then I'm going to just click Patriots Meetup. And then I'm going to hit publish. And I'm going to hit the X. And see, it comes up right on top of the page. Patriots Meetup. Now I can click this. And boom. We got an address. We got a date and a time. And I can... I have to click the edit page button for the share icon. Because can't forget that. And I want everybody to be able to share this in their email and in Google and in Tumblr and in whatever the heck this is. Not Instagram, Pinterest. Yeah. But anyway, I go back here and boom, there we are. We can share it, and somebody can send this to their cell phone, and they can meet us here on the 25th of. Let's see what the 25th of September is. That's a Friday. Let's change this to. Let's edit the page one more time, because we're going to change that to the 27th. And there will be a month in advance. I showed you how to do it, so you can make yourself a little schedule if you want to have a Patriot meetup. And the last thing that I wanted to show you today, which I know there's not a whole lot of people watching because they're watching the convention right now, but that's perfectly okay. I can, but I got the latest news feeds. I can add that to my menu at any time too. Let's go to users real quick. And this is the last point I want to get to before the end of this broadcast. And that is adding new users. Now, if I made you a blog, you can click the add new button and you can add a new user. You can add your roommates to your blog or whatever, and they can also post your blog. So, and you can set them up as a contributor or an author or an editor or whatever you want them to do. My suggestion is set them as an author or a contributor, because if they're a contributor, that means that they can post the content, but they can't like officially post it until after you've allowed it to be posted. Like, you have to approve it for it to be posted on the main page, which is a good thing. But if you add all of your other people, they can post in here too, and it'll be more of a centralized thing where people won't be getting butthurt as much, because they can view how much traffic they're getting. You see, I'm getting 16 views, but 0 visitors. I don't understand how that works. I don't get it. Like, my site kind of flatlined, but no, that doesn't make any sense. But regardless, I haven't posted on Twitter in the last like 3 days, so I can't expect much more than that. Now, I can go in here and I can change this image anytime I feel like it. This is not going to be a permanent thing. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to go back and change that as soon as humanly possible. Right now, I'm going to replace this Open Media Library. I already have some stuff uploaded, so we're going to go to my media library. And I'm going to change it with... Where's Trump at? Where's Trump? Where's Trump? Where's Trump at? There's my dude. Right there. I mean, I know it's an earlier... oh, no, I don't like that one. You know what? I'm going to go Open Media Library one more time. Let's go to this one. Ooh, no, I don't want that. I want this one. I'm going to unselect that one. And for some reason, it just doesn't like that one. Let's go to... I'm going to go and select that one because I like this picture a lot better. It's Trump taking over the world. So you know as well as I do that this is pretty cool. Got my nice image here for my my upgraded desktop for Claudation Empire, and boom, there we are. We got a nice new image for the front page, and I'm not gonna put that on my for my Twitter image yet, but I can show you how to do that. If you go to JM Twitter Cards, you can go down here and just choose a new file. And you know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to select, and I'm going to go down here and hit save, and we're done. We got a Twitter card set up to where it's coming up. It's coming up Trump taking over the world now instead of somebody else's picture, which I happily borrowed. For just a few minutes. But we have to make it official, guys. Okay, tomorrow's seminar is at 10 o'clock p.m. because I got to work on my house. After that's over, I will be here at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will teach you how to make your own very own website. All right, talk at you later. Peace.